guys, Steven here from 101 Designs. So in today's video I'm going to show you guys how to create an academic flyer here in Canva. So I just thought I should do something random, just to do a random flyer for you guys. So in our previous classes I've showed you guys how to create logo and carousel and I've also walked you through Canva features and Canva interface. So I already created a logo for the design I'm going to do, which is this. So I'll wait for it to load. Okay, so this is the logo. It's actually going to be a logo for a school. It's taking time to load. Anyways, when I start working on it, we'll get to see it proper. Then I already generated content for it on ChatGPT. So yeah, this is ChatGPT, and I have a list of, so I made this content already. Yeah, so these are the contents I generated. So I'm not going to be using exactly everything because these details is too much to put inside one flyer. So I'm going to be summarizing it in a way, just put what is necessary and leave out what is not necessary. So I'll head back to Canva and then I'll just start. So what I want to do here, I want to do a design from scratch. Yes, I don't just want to get a template and edit it. I want to try and do something from scratch so you guys can see. So I'm going to go here, I'll click on the plus icon here, and then I'm going to use a customized size. So for now I'm not going to use the Instagram size, or should I just use, okay, let me just use the actual portrait Instagram size, which is 1080 by 1350. I think I can't see, it's the Instagram portrait square. Okay, yeah, it's there. So this is it. So now we now have our background here, so we can actually start editing. So it naturally pops out template. So what I want to do is I already have a color palette that I made for this stuff. So I'm just going to go back, and so this is a color palette that I saved from Pinterest. So I'm going to use this color palette for my brand. So let's just assume that, okay, this is the color palette for the brand I'm working on. So I'm going to go to Canva and bring in this color. So I can just use the eyedropper tool to pick colors and easily edit instead of trying to get hex code. I think I prefer just using the eyedropper tool to pick colors rather than putting the hex code. So here's it. I'm going to go to gallery, and then I'll wait for it to load our pictures. So it has loaded, and here we go. So I'm going to pick our color palette, which is this one, and then I'll add it. So this is our color palette. I'm not including this to the design, I'm just using this to pick colors. So now I want to give our background a color. So let me say I would use the let me use the blue color for the background. For example, let's assume I want it to have a blue background. Let me see. So let me use the blue. So I'll just click on here, and then I'll click on the eyedropper tool, and then I'll move it to the blue, and then I'll click on done. So if you look down here, you can see done here, done. So I'll click on done, then our background is blue now. So the next thing I want to do is, I already have an idea in mind, so I've made some researches and I have the idea I want to create. So some certain things might change, but let's say if you want to get idea, I already explained this in the Photoshop course. You can just come down to Pinterest here. So this is Pinterest. So you just download Pinterest app on your phone and register, so you can easily. So that was the color palette when I searched it. So I searched color palette for school, and let me just go back so you can see the ideas it gave me. So Pinterest is like, I think this should be rated as the best app for getting creative ideas, especially for designers. So yeah, Pinterest is good for design. So these are the color options it gave me, so I decided to go with the one I picked. So I'm going to search for academic flyer. Let me just search for academic flyer so you can see what I am saying. So this is academic. You can search for either academic flyer or school flyer. So it says academic flyer design, so I'm going with the first option. So as you can see, there are a lot of options here, and these are designs by different creators. So I also have my designs. I also put up my designs on Pinterest, so other people can get creative ideas from there, same as it is here. So many designers come here and post their design, so we have to just learn from each other. So I can just pick any idea from here and then pick one or two things from it, and just pick one or two creative ideas from it and use in my own flyer. So that's about that. So I'm just going to go. So I think the idea I want to create is something related to this. Yes, but yeah, so let me just head back to Canva and Canva. So yeah, so we are back here in Canva. I had to switch my phone to bright mode, so it was on dark mode. So if you observe, the video, it was a little bit dark, but now we are back on light mode. So okay, yeah, so I'm just going to head straight to the design. So yeah, I am going to use my not gallery, sorry, I'm going to use elements. I want to bring in a picture of a model. Yeah, so not a model, a student, for example. So I'm going to say, oh, let me go under images. I think there's photos here. So under photos, I click on see all, but I'll just search actually. So I'm just going to search for young school girl. Or let me just say young school student. So in case I see a guy or a girl, anyone. So young school student. So this is what we have. So young school students. So I'm just searching through to see if I can see. I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. But there was another one I saw that actually. Okay, so yeah, we're doing it for a university. So I think the other one I saw was like a kid. So that one wouldn't work because she's too young. So let me search for this. Let me go back to my same search. So let me keep scrolling. This was the one I saw. This one here. That's the one I was thinking, but that girl there is too young for a university flyer. So let me see. If I don't see anyone, sometimes you just need to take your time to find images, and if probably you didn't get what you want here, you can just head over to freepik.com, free then pik.com, and you will get something good. So let me just search young or let me just say university students, So let me see if I can get a better university students. Okay, yeah, so as you can see here, this they're giving me options for different university students. There's a position I want the student to be. You get, I don't just want someone sitting or anyhow. So I want someone that is actually standing or sitting in a position that will actually work for my flyer. So I think the first girl here, not the first, the second one here, this one actually works well. But I think the second, the okay, I think I'll just go with the first one. So I'm going to delete this one, then I'll work with this one. Oh, what is so the next thing I'm going to do is to just I'm going to remove the background of our schoolgirl's picture. So let me see. So as it is like this, I'm going to go down to effects. So from our panels down here, you can see effects. Yeah, so I'll click on the first one, remove BG. So it's going to remove the background of the picture and leave the girl for us. So let's wait for this to load. So it's done removing the background of her picture. Yeah, so I'm just going to resize the picture. So let me see, should I try left angle? I think it should be from the right. So I'm just going to go back and slide like this. I want to flip her picture, so I'm going to flip it horizontal. Let's have it like this, for example. Yeah, so let's have it like this. So I'm going to see if I can. There is something I usually do on Photoshop which it allows me to lock this her picture. Okay, yeah, it's here. So I'll lock it. So if I want to select, I won't have to select it. Okay, so let me just use the layer to bring it, take this one up. So I don't really get what is happening. So I'll unlock it and then I'll just go to position and probably I just look for layers and I want to bring this our palette stuff up so it won't have to, because I'll still be using colors from there. So let me leave it there like this now. Then this is our model's picture. So the next thing is to bring in the headline, our headline. So I'm just going to actually lock this thing, if not it's going to obstruct me. I'm going to lock this. So I'm going to head over to ChatGPT. This is ChatGPT. So it says elevate your learning experience with Adams Academy. So I don't think I need the with Adams Academy. So I'm going to just select, copy this, and then I'll head over to Canva. Yeah, so this is our, so we're back here and just going to add the text. So I'm going to click add a heading text, and then I wanted to drag the text here. So I will just paste in our new text, elevate your learning experience, and then I'll need to go to paragraph alignment and make it align from the left hand side. No, not spacing. This is formatting here, so I'll align it like this, and then I would like to break the text in a way that they will be like this, and then the color would have to be white, for example. So I'm thinking of using a gradients color for the background. So instead of just plain color like this, I'll try and do a gradient. So this is our text here. I think this color palette is quite distracting. So what I'll do is I'll bring it over to a portion of this. So anyway, let me just leave it there. Then like this now, I need to adjust the space between the lines. So I'm just going to go over to spacing and then say line spacing, and then I'll bring it in small like this, and then it seems to me like there's a space between the L in the learning. Yeah, there's actually a space there, so it needs to align. Yeah, so something like this, it works. So let me see if I can change the font. Font is actually nice, it's not that bad. So I'm just going to see if I'm just looking to see if I can probably change it. But anyways, I'll leave it like this, elevate your learning experience, and then I'll go next to bring in the logo. But let me try see if I can do anything to the font if possible. Then if I don't get something good, then I'll just leave it like this. So this is Canva Sans. So let me try Helvetica. Yeah, I think I like Helvetica. Let me try this black. This is good, but I think Helvetica works better. So in order not to waste much time, I'll just go with Helvetica for this one. I think they should have a couple of font weights there. So let me see. Font size, not the size. Format, so make it bold. Yeah. So this is what I want, and then I still need to align, adjust the spacing. I don't know why it changed. I think it's because I changed the font. So the spacing between the letters, I need to adjust it like this, so it's going to like make more sense. Then okay, this is good. It's okay like this. Then I said I will bring in the logo of the academic of the school. So I'll go to gallery like this. Yeah, so our images has loaded. So I think this is the logo, the first one, the second one, sorry. So open our logo and add to page. Wow, I actually saved this as a PNG, so okay. And I saved this logo in the color I saved it is not going to work here. So I think I'll just pause this video so it won't be too long. I'll just save it in white color and come and bring it in here. Yeah, so we're back here, and I'm going to import the logo, the one that has the one I saved with white background. Sorry, the one I saved with white color. So as you can see, is the first one here. So I'm going to click it and click add to page. So thought I added it already. Don't know. It should be in the page already. So let me go back to my image. Okay, it's coming. So I'm going to drop the logo here this way. I'll just zoom closer and position it properly. Let's say like this. Yeah, and then I'll adjust the name like this, and then this one goes down, and then I'll zoom out a bit, and then the next thing is for me to add other write-up details. So let me go back to ChatGPT and see what we have. So here's ChatGPT. So what we have here, it says elevate your learning experience with Adams Academy. Adams Academy is dedicated to provide top tier academic services tailored to your need. Our mission is to foster nurturing student council. So I don't think most of these details will be necessary. So let me see. I would copy. Let me see. Dedicated. Yeah, I just copy this. So I might just say we are dedicated to providing top tier academic services tailored to meet the unique needs of every student. Okay, so let me copy it that way. If it's quite too long, then I'll just cut it. So let me go back to Canva. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a text again. I'm going to add a text, and then I'll add a subtext, and then I'll paste this so I'll say we are dedicated to providing top tier so I'm just trying to position this properly. Top tier, so then I'll go and adjust the format, make it like this, and then I would drag this. I'll drag this and see if, yeah. So automatically once you drag this, oh sorry. So once you drag this stuff, it automatically breaks your text in a way that it's better, like you position your text and breaks it well. So as you can see, elevate your learning experience. We are dedicated to providing top tier academic services tailored to meet the unique needs of every student. Yes, so that is it. That's the first one. So what I'm going to do again is to adjust the color of the text. So I think from our color palette we have white. We don't really have like bright whites, but I think I'm just going to be using white for this. So I want to give some colors, some text, sorry, some of the text in this our heading. I want to change the color to the orange color from our color palette. So let's say elevate your learning experience. Elevate your learning experience. So I'm trying to look at which of the texts elevate your learning experience. So let me just change I'm even thinking, so I'm going to copy this one down to learning experience and see if, okay, I think Canva doesn't give us a chance to do that. So I'm going to delete the experience from this particular one. I would cut it, and then take it back like this. So what I need to do is to duplicate the text. So I'll do this and I'll duplicate it, and then I will come here and paste in my experience. So all I need to do is just to position it well. So I just go down to notch, and then I'll push it up slightly like this. Yeah, then I would go back and go to color, and then I'll use the eyedropper tool like this, and then I'll pick it. Yeah, so this um it's not really looking like what's like the way I actually expected. Yeah, it's not looking actually the way I expected. So I'll just undo this for the meantime. The color is not giving the sharp, like very sharp like that. So let me undo this for the meantime. Just leave it like this. Leave it to learning experience. So I would love to add a border, like a text where a shape where I would like introduce the services. So first of all, I would love to unlock our model and probably adjust her picture somehow. Anyways, let me just leave it the way it was, and then I'll need to lock it again because it's going to really obstruct my movement. So I would lock it like this, and then I'll head over to add a shape, a square shape. So I'll add a square shape like this. So a square shape usually comes with this text box, but I don't want to. The kind of text I want to include might not position well inside this text, inside this box. So I'll just do it like this, and then I would place this thing like this, place it like this. I'll place it like this, and then I would use the color. I think it's too long. Yeah, I'll leave it like this, and then let me see. um, okay, so sorry about that. So I'll just go and pick our pink, or is it reddish color, or would the white work better? So I think I have another idea for this. Anyways, let me just leave it like this. So elevate your learning experience, and then I just leave this at white. For example, I just change this to white. I think white works better, but I think there needs to be a fuse of our other color at the top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this down. Let me zoom closer and adjust these things. So I'm going to duplicate this.